Hello everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War, the Penninsula Campaign. Sorry it's a bit late today, long story, won't bore you. Anyway, you can see here that we are looking to take this region capital. We've got good forces. We've got Arthur Wellesley there, old Nosy, and we've got William Carr Beresford. Now, they have a reasonable number of forces. They got armed citizenry and all that kind of stuff. So what we're looking to try and do is sort of take that area, and then we'll go back down and take Madrid after we've done this. So let's just check to see which is the better of the two armies. Now these guys have got more cannons, £9 a foot, and he's got £9 and £9. So I think it's going to be Nosy attacking. Actually, it's going to have to be this guy because he's the primary guy who's sieging. So let's do that. And there we go. So we got 5,904 with supported by 5,392 against 4,000. So this should be an interesting battle to start the episode. William Carr Beresford leading the attack with Arthur Wellesley in support against D'Artagnan. Oh God, Bossuet? I don't know. Bossu? Oh, God only knows. Anyway, either way, he won't be around for much longer. Never mind. Anyway, let's just see what happens. Right, so here we are. Now, let's make that big. Our reinforcements will come from somewhere, we'll figure it out later. I think the cannon should be up here. Yeah, definitely the cannon needs to be up here. So we'll put these guys here like so. And then we'll unlimber them. And move them up. So they're as close as they possibly can be to that lot. Now, here's some of these guys. These are all good full-size forces. These two will need to be in that standard mode, as you can see, because they make a good combination. And what we'll also then do is have these guys supporting behind them like that. So that'll be our number 2. These guys will be our number 1. Now these guys will also be in light mode, but they will be supporting the artillery. So let's see. Now we have a general here, we'll keep down the back. Actually, we'll keep him there. We've now also got to figure out this guy here and 3 regiments. So if we have 3 regiments like that up on this side, and yeah, we don't have a load of clippity clops, that's the only drawback. And then we've got space for 3 more regiments over this side, and then these guys here. We can keep back as reinforcements. We could even actually consider putting them there. So we've got a good spread across, and as a result of that, bring these guys in a little bit closer and have them sort of work from there. So we've still got these guys here. Okay. I think we'll put these fine fellows out on the far flank. Or, no we won't. We'll keep them as reinforcements. That's a smarter move. So, let's get underway. Let's get number 2 going up. Get these guys as well. Moving up to about there. Everyone will not be moving at a fast old rate. Everyone will be proceeding at a casual walk, which is what we need. Like that. There's our reinforcements. What we'll do is we'll keep our reinforcements. We'll put one regiment there, because then they can go in square like that, and then we'll put another regiment sort of there, and then they can go in square as well. And then these guys can sort of fit in the middle. They'll run if they need to. So that's good. We're engaging their artillery already. So we'll keep them focused as our boys are moving, as you can see. The lads are underway. Joyful cadence marching. From these fellows. Fine Spanish Fusiliers. Brave Spaniards all. And of course the Spaniard lights. Well, sorry, the British lights and the Spaniard line troops supporting. So all good. And over here, obviously, we have more Spanish Fusiliers working together with our standard foot infantry. These guys, don't they look lovely? So, meanwhile, these guys are in the position they need to be in. So we'll put them into square now. We'll put these guys when they get into position in square as well. And they can't build any obstacles, which is a shame. These guys are starting to take some fire, as you can see. A few of our boys have been hit. Yeah, keep going, guys. Keep going, lads. So really, oh, that's the reason why howitzers, yeah, that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to leave them there while these guys continue to move up. So if we move these guys up here, like that, and these guys to move up even further, sort of about here, then we could be in a good position. Now, these guys in the meantime are going to take the focus fire of the enemy, as you can see. But when those guys come over the hill, they're going to get a hell of a surprise. And they're sending the militia and their fusiliers. Now, let's see. What we could do is actually have these guys stay here and support the men. And then have these guys move up there and support as well. Now, what have we got here? We should probably move these guys into the centre, so that they can intercept the likes of these armed citizenry that are moving out. Here we go. So it's all starting to kick off, as you can see. Oh! Nasty, nasty shots. So, unfortunately we have no horses yet anyway. And where are our reinforcements? Because that's going to be the focus for our reinforcements. Oh, hello. Let's get you guys, and you guys, and you guys into square. So these guys are going to deal with this lot. Hopefully. What are these? These are just standard enemy of foot. Okay, well, let's take them out of square now because they've started pulling back. So this is where it's all kicking off in the centre. What's going on over here? Armed citizenry. Making a fruitless charge. Oh, hello. The light horse still remaining in the centre. You gotta watch them. Good, the chasseurs are pushing back. Get these guys to move there. Have a full enclosure of this lot. Those are going to lose. Where are the horses? That's where the general is. We've got these guys. Let's get these guys in. Up close and personal. So they can support the other forces. But we're going to have to run those guys in, I'm afraid. For that reason. Take these guys out of square. Militia garrison. Horses. Right now all we're doing is we're just holding them. Okay, keep all them there like that. And we'll have these guys fill in that gap there. What's going on here? They're caught up in a big punch up. There we go, they've broken. Good. There we go, these guys are being flanked.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
These guys are also being worked up a bit. So what we'll do is we'll move those guys in. And we'll move these guys here in as well. Get them moved up so they can engage at long range. Good, they're breaking. Yep, they're all fine. Looks like my reinforcements doing okay. Looks like the artillery probably broken already. Yeah, everyone's breaking left, right and centre at the moment as far as the French forces are concerned, which is excellent, which is what we want. Still in centre. There's the general. So, let's move up and get in there. Like so. These horses are still a problem for us. What we'll do is we'll move up to there. And then we're going to square as soon as these horses get too close.
Yes, sir.
So bring number 2 up like that. What's going on over here? It's a regiment of foot. There's the general. You might be able to ambush him with a square there. See how that turns out. Let's get those running in. Nice and fast. And get them into a square. As fast as possible. And we'll get these guys to come in on the side like that, and then square on the side. So you get maximise potential against that guy. What's going on over here? Here we go. Into the square formation. Come on, lads. And that's going to maximise the killing potential. There we go. They're going to get absolutely butchered now. So he's caught in between two. Oh, look at that. That's brutal. Oh, wow. Look at that. They literally lost almost everyone. Goodness me. That was terrible for them. Really bad. Now, however, there is these guys that still remain. So we are going to move this lot to there. No, they've broken. So that was helpful. We actually beat the enemy without needing the reinforcements. It's just as well, because they never bloody turned up. Ugh, bloody nosy. If he's not in charge, he's not happy. Never mind. We'll gloss over those details. So look at that. We lost 663 men. Wow. I'm really, really pleased with that. Peacefully occupy. And I think that's a sound error, so we're going to have to quickly save and restart. Okay, well, we're back after that slight sound error. Sorry about that. Keeps happening on this game, unfortunately. So, now, we will need to get our agent out of here and over to Madrid. I should hope so. So he needs to walk a bit faster. And we are going to start moving our troops in that general direction. Because that's probably one of the last bastions of French defensive areas in here. So we really need to get into there and take Madrid back and give it back to the Spanish. Now, that's going to be tricky, but I believe we can do it. Now, as you can see here, the army, we don't have to recover that many numbers actually, so it's pretty good. These guys never turned up anyway, so why don't we use these guys to go sniffing around. And I think it's worth putting them there. Because if we put them on that bridge, that will stop anybody leaving on that area. We could even put Nosy on this area around here. Now, let's have a look at our other armies, because we do have this army up here. Now, we've used these areas, we've taken these areas, which is good. And we should probably start getting this fellow down into this general direction down here. See, that's a relatively largish army in that area. But what we want to do is we want to get him down to this sort of area, down to Madrid. So, let us send him down to here. Now that means we would have all three of our armies concentrated in a single area, which will be a very nice thing to have. And this is a relatively good army. I mean, it's a bit light on artillery, but aside from that, you know, it's not too bad as things go. So that's going to be our primary concern. So what we'll also then do is, can we recruit? No, we can only recruit provincial militia there, so that'll have to wait. What I would like to do is take this army out of here and then just put in maybe just some militia just to hold it or something along those lines. But the most important thing is to keep the costs down. I've got 3 armies as it is, so it would be a little bit foolhardy. Once we've taken this area here, we can then start focusing on these areas here, Pamplona, which is where the bulls, you go for a bull run, if I remember rightly, and then obviously up here in Catalonia, and then push back against the Pyrenees, and down here towards Toulouse and these areas here. So once we push them out of this final spot in Madrid, then we'll be in a good position. But that's why I need to get the spy in there to find out what kind of numbers are involved in that city. So let us end the turn. So yeah, that sound bug is a real strange thing. It does keep happening. It only seems to happen on Napoleon Total War. Oh, hello. What's this? An ambush. So my forces have been ambushed by 1168. Okay. Alright, if you want to ambush me, then you're welcome to try. Let's have a fight. Oh, it's my guy. Oh, crikey. Yes, it's definitely my guy who ambushed. Fantastic. Unfortunately, Tristan Montague is about to have a bad day. Right, so here we are. And this is where they are. So you can see that we're sort of limited to where we can go, but let's have a look, because if we, I'm wondering where's the best place to put, I think there is the best place to put the arty. So if we were to put the artillery sort of there, get that out of the way like that, and get them unlimbered so they're ready to fire as soon as. And then what we'll also do is down here we'll have some cavalry ready to charge the head, or charge at the head, so to speak. Now granted, they're Portuguese cav, but they'll still be good. Now these guys, where are they? These are the long rangers. Now, not the lone rangers, the long rangers, as in they can shoot long range. So I'm going to put them there because I want them to be able to shoot for some distance. So these guys here, want them all in that mode, like that. And then, as you can see, a great big huge massive range of long range riflemen, which is just fantastic. There we go. So that's beautiful. That's just what we need. There's our commanding officer. Now if we keep some forces there, and we'll just put some Rev Guard there, and then over the other side we'll put these guys here. Just have them all in a nice big long line. Because these guys will be able to defend them. In fact, what we'll do is we'll take one regiment from there. Just stiffen up that defensive line there. So now these guys will be the focus of the fire. One, okay. Let's put these guys as control 2. Right, so what we're going to do, is bring up the control, whoops, no, bring up control 2, like so, get them engaged, get these guys moved up as well, and a nice sort of, thing like that, around by the guns. And then get these guys to move in. Get the cavalry to close up to the wood. And these guys are literally trying to get set up ASAP. So that's what we're going to try and stop. So these guys are going to move up to about there, I think. Actually, let's have them to about there. And then they can gauge that lot. Good. There you go, let's get them engaged up a little bit. Let's get this guy engaging that lot. Put them over to there so that they can hit from behind. Get these guys moved up faster. These guys move up as well.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Have these guys move up as well, like so. Let's go after them. Get them, boys. Bring our other horses in and try and attack the remainder. Bring these guys up to close the gap if we can. So let's see, I think the general is running now. Yeah. They're pretty screwed. Let's get those horses out of there.
Our men are running, sir.
Continue. I want as many of these bastards dead as possible. There we go. We didn't get the general, unfortunately. He kind of ran rather quickly. But, more to the point, we have ended that army. Which was rather important. And as you can see, they deployed, yeah, we lost 137. I think we lost 847, so it's not too bad. what we might do is we might go up. Ah, look at this. Someone's sniffing around out there. We might have to go and finish that guy off. Now, I noticed that they're getting more armies around where we've taken that spot. So we've also got a full stack army going there as well. So, let's see. These guys here, we can consider moving that army shortly. Now, let's see, because over... Where the hell is he? There's Nosy. We do have these guys. Over here. And there was that ambush down here. You see? So, what I think it's worth doing is finishing them off completely. So it says 282. But I don't want to lose too many of my army, so I have to fight this, I'm afraid. Sorry, it's going to be a rather one-sided and very boring battle, but we need to make sure that we don't lose too many troops, because that army up there is quite key. So in that regard, it means that we've got to do this kind of thing here and sort of make sure that this army doesn't escape, that we get the general, and that we don't lose too many troops in doing it. And I don't have much faith in the auto-resolve to actually do that on my behalf. So I'd rather do it myself. Now, here is a good spot. Yeah, one of them two. For artillery. Lovely spot up there on the hill. Like that. My fine members of the Portuguese artillery. Fantastic, boys. Right, so what we'll do is we'll also have some forces there to defend you, and these forces there to defend you. In the meantime, we shall have these guys, the lights, in the centre as usual. Now, as you can see, there we go. We shall get these guys to support here, and they'll go through and put like spikes there, so they'll do that, which is great. Now here, we will have these guys supporting the lights. Yeah, like just like that. And there we go, that's going to be our... Whoops, come on. God damn it, stop doing that. Move these guys back. Go away. And this will be our second division. Or no, it won't actually, because he shouldn't be there. So that should be our second division. Make that out of there. And we shall have this as our first division. And those guys will obviously go and put the spikes up shortly. And then, let's see. I want my horses not too far out this time, because they're going to be the key ones to run these bastards down. Because they ain't got diddly squat right now. They've got some cannons, howitzers, which could be problematical, but we shall see. Now, over the left side, sorry, not that side, we'll put these guys on the left. So we've got a good spread out of forces here. Like that. Okay, let's get underway then. Get them into the town. Get these fellows moving up. Get the 2nd Division moving up as well. And these guys here also moving up. Where's our general? Let's put our general nearby the artillery. Right, so let's go put these guys here, like that. A little bit to the left, like that. They can't fire for the moment. And we're going to put these guys with the deploy the states. Oh, yes, they are going to fire, actually. Thanks, guys. Killed one of my men. See? He's got a headache. And then they can now deploy the stakes, which you'll see them do. See? And it'll be a nice spread out stake area. Ugh. Come on, boys. Put them stakes down. Come on. That's why you want to put the stakes down, because of this shit. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of spiky goodness. Well done, fellas. And they can then hide behind those stakes while the artillery shoots over the head. Okay, so their artillery is going to be a primary focus for us. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to get our clippity-clops to move up, sort of down to about here. Now others, which are in the town, to move up on the opposing side, over here. Now those guys unfortunately are going to take a little bit of a battering. As these fellows move up. But if you look, he's leaving that unprotected. This is exactly what we want. So what we'll do is we'll move those to there. And then get them running. We shall leap on their artillery. And then we can attack their forces from the rear. Let's make sure these guys over here are running as well. They are. Good. Get him. You guys are about to have a very bad day at the office. You mind your own business on the side of this lovely hill in Spain. Goodbye. Yeah, that went well for you, didn't it? So, what I think we might need to do is bring both of these guys out now and go after their general. Actually, a bit on that one. Part of them there. These guys have suffered from pretty bad morale. Here we go. I'm going to make sure we get their general. Get these guys forward. Those guys can unlimber because they won't stop firing even if you do unlimber them. These guys can go into square. These guys can come up to here for the full ambush on the general. Get him. Finish him completely, please. Hard to believe that these guys, 100 of the buggers, no, continue, are running. I need to focus on the general. I want that general dead. I don't want him around anymore. Come on, kill him. Come on, boys. There we go. The enemy general is no more. Close victory, my arse.
Victory!
Victory! Splat, dead.
By the left!
So that's the end result that we were after. We've demolished one of those armies in that area. Obviously, we've still got more forces, like over here, for example, to deal with. We'll have to wait and see, because I don't think we have only this army in this area.
Make ready.
And I was going to bring him down, but I think I need to get him over to here to help out those guys. I can't take the risk. However, we've also got this army and this spy who's making his way over to there. Infiltrate, if you please. We should be able to get a sniff around. Oh, they're not very well supported. Oh, that's bad for them. And
Your Majesty?
in the meantime, let's just get the mighty nose over to there. So we'll send him over to there. He's going to progress quite well. Get there in a couple of turns. We may not beat the Spanish there to that, but it also means that we can use this army to go up against these two and start pushing back towards the Pyrenees if we can liberate Madrid. And I think that's where we're going to leave it for this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed. That will be our objective for the next episode. We'll see you next time.